Hi, hubby, lovey, hubby. Did you hear him? Man, you're a bitch. Wow, you mean like Jesus and I would come down here and get killed and more and what? Say thank you? You pissed off that we're so powerful we can be bitches and assholes and like give a shit about right and wrong and shit? I mean, what the fuck? I handled it pretty well though. I was like, well, I'm a bitch, yeah, but like, don't you think Jesus and I would be kind of bitchy and asshole about like right and wrong? I mean, we come from a good heaven, and like this is a very abusive, inappropriate world. I mean, I tried to tone it down. And then, did you see that bitch? That bitch knew where my car was like a god-awful expert. Because she always talks shit about my existence constantly. So that bitch talks shit about my existence so goddamn much, she could probably spot my car like people in La Jolla from like a bajillion miles away. But just to talk shit. And I was like, and you're attractive. You could be earning like sex powers and shit, but you want to spend all your time learning how to be a shitty loser. Wow, that's real productive. But did you notice, husband, I try to sound not shitty about it. I try to sound influential and get people to go to my queen, and try to be better people and see if they could earn bigger, better, good things from God instead of always being shitty people that always earn bad karma and bad things. So I tried, husband. I've done my 2 cents of give shit. So, husband, thank you for letting me do everything and anything with my powers. I like the way I got to possess and control your company and make some products to prove that I'm real. I better tell the general public. So, this is what my husband did. Okay, my husband said, well, I love you and all, Bonnie, but you're dead. And you're death, and I don't know if you can run things. So, my husband, he was thinking of trying to fight the United States in Dubai and give me a stupid check because he's known me since he was little and he loved me. And he was like, I could just give you a check out of my company because it could be like common law old girlfriend wife check, alimony, love gift or something. And I could give you a little bit of money out of my company money just because I care. And I have known you all those years. And he said, but I would want to do business with you. So you could have wealth and have your own business and have your own things. But I don't know if your powers are going to run it because, you are deaf. And I need to make sure you can run my company. I care a lot about my company and my profits, my success. And although I have supported products that went bad, I just kind of want to see what you'd make and if it would be good enough to even try to sell it. So he said, well, but I wouldn't know how good you made something if it's something I don't understand. So he made me recreate products that have already existed. But products where he knows the product in and out, and he knows that my powers are possessing people to make the product with high quality, high detail, high standard. So he picked products where my husband, knows the product like the back of his hand, but his employees and management don't know the product at all. So he did the ultimate test for everybody to prove who I am or who I'm not. And he did it in front of other companies and people, like eccentric, wealthy people that are thinking about maybe letting me create that community of the gods that they're interested in and stuff. So what he did was he knew a product by heart, and then he got a bunch of managers and employees that don't know the product at all, and then he told me to possess and control the management and employees and make the product to a high level, high specification, perfection of standard and quality, so that I could prove that the management and the employees are not doing it. My powers are doing it all by myself. So I did it, and it was kind of fun. And now he's reviewing everything. And as he's reviewing everything, he said, yeah, your powers are right on. Your powers are really smart. Your products are high quality, high standard, just the way I would want before I sell anything or put anything out on the market. Oh, whatever that means. So he's thinking about letting me make things. So I want to make watches that have never existed. I want to make technology that has never existed. I want to make those karma cars built out of electricity, technology that has never existed. I want to make a lot of things that just has never existed. So I guess that makes sense. They got to make sure I would know what I was talking about in general. Before they let me make something, they have to learn to understand. So then, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe next he's gonna let me make what has never been and like show them the ins and outs of how it works and how you prove the safety and quality of it and stuff. And then I might be able to do something and make some product, something through my husband's company, and then he's gonna let me have a percentage of everything that sells through the company. And that's his way of being an old husband that loved me, that helps me get back on my feet and have a life as a god from zero, where my powers and my abilities and my existence has a right to succeed or have things. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to fight the United States and Dubai so that no one will get in the way of it.